What's up, guys? And today I'm going to be telling you how all of my pets came to be. Because I have a lot of them, you know. So there's 4 cats, a dog, and 3 fish tanks. Yeah. First we'll start with cats. So, my sister and I, we both got cats when we were like 6 or 5 or 6 or something. Yeah, I think I was 5 at the time. I was 5 and my sister was 6. And I got this cat, Black Kitten. She's a cute Binky. Well, actually, I named it Binky after my aunt's cat, who died, unfortunately. Yeah. But her name was Binky, so my cat was Binky the second. Now she's known as Binky Bubba. Yeah, it's a pretty ridiculous name, but hey, it's a cat. I mean, she's a cat. She's a very important cat, though. I love her. She's amazing. My sister's cat was named Feisty! And then, 3 years later, we wanted more cats. My parents were like, hey, we want cats too. And so then me and my sister were like, that's fine with us. We like cats too. So, yeah, that's what happened. And we went to cat place and we intended to only get one more kitty. One more kitty. We ended up getting 2. Yeah. We couldn't decide between the fluffy gray kitty and this little cute English tabby kitty. So we were like, I want this English tabby, but I want this little gray kitty. So we ended up getting both. Now they're Missy and Micah. Missy's gray, Micah's English tabby. So, that's our cats. And our dogs, that's a rather interesting story. We used to have this dog named Trinity. And her real name was Trinity. So, actually, let's go back to the way beginning where Kitty was involved. Kitty was a beautiful Rottweiler that I never met. I wasn't born at the time. So, yeah. Later, she's my parents' dog. So then they got this dog, this beautiful, quarter husky, 3/4 German shepherd dog named Flat. She was a boy, and then Kitty died eventually. And so, they got another German shepherd puppy, but by that time Fletch was older than this doggy, Trinity! So we called her Trinity, though. So unfortunately Fletch died when I was young. Still at Trinity, we would not get another dog. So unfortunately, she died, maybe, I don't know, 1-2 years ago. I don't know. Maybe even 3. I don't know. 2 or 3. Maybe 1 to 3. I don't know how long. So for a long time, we wanted dogs, but we didn't get any. So we considered whippets, but then we didn't consider weapons. We considered corgis, Welsh corgis. And then we were like, no. And then we're like, no, they're just too small. But my dad does not like small dogs. He likes big dogs and little dogs. And corgis are literally this tall and this long. They're like Dachshunds, except they're cuter. And they have perky ears. And they're really, really smart. Just saying, Dachshunds are a bit of a stoopy. By that I mean stupid. Yeah. So we went down to get a German Shepherd and a Golden Retriever. I love Golden Retrievers. My dad loved German Shepherds, and my sister and my mom were like, "Hey, we like about these, so let's just get them." So we went out to get them, and my dad fell in love with a husky. So we got the husky. So we were like, "Okay, we gotta get this husky." So we went back there again, but we didn't get the husky. So we went back there again. We got the husky, but we need to get another dog for it. And so we've tried out these 2 dogs. They were these 2 like malted like color dogs. They were like brown and black and sort of like a tan color, all malted together. And their names were Charge and Bubba. I know, Bubba. We already have a Bubba in the family. We don't need 2. Okay, me and my sister were scared of them, scared to death of them when they like tried us out. When we like played with them, and they're like. This little room where you could like test out the dogs, see if you really like them. Both me and my sister are still on the benches the entire time, and we're terrified of them. And they're just walking back. We're like, okay, we're not gonna get the husky after all. We're gonna have to try somewhere else. And then I saw this dog. We were intending to get a puppy, and the husky was only 1 year old. This dog was 3.5 years old, and I'm like, but we'd seen her a couple times, but I hadn't really thought about her. Her name was Quark at the time. Her name was Quark. Yeah. I shouldn't say at the time. But her name's Clark, and she was sort of this blondish color, sort of like white patches. She had perky ears. It's probably a Labrador. She was like probably a Labrador Husky Pit Bull Terrier mix. Sort of tall, woofy, makes piggy noises. Yeah, I think you know where this goes. So we got the dog, and I'm like, can we try this dog? So we took her into this room. Now, if you don't know who this dog is already, you're gonna know when I say this. Maybe you won't know. You probably will know if you're watching this. And certain people will know exactly who I'm talking about. So we went out, and the first thing she did when we came in, she fell over. And she flopped on her back, and my dad started rubbing into me, and she made piggy noises. Now you know who it is. And now her name is Mentally. Yes, you're right. Mentally flops a lot. The first thing she ever did was flop. Now you know that she flopped. If you didn't know this before, now you know. So yeah, she flopped. We got them both. We got the Husky then. Oh no, we took doggy named Mentally. Did you know that Mentally almost was named Demi? Like Demi Lovato? I mean, seriously. She's not a Demi. She's a Mentally. We got the dogs home. We named them Pi and Mentally. I honestly like the name Quark a little bit. But Mentally was better. Now we have our Mentally dog. So, Ki, he liked to run away, and Mentally didn't. She could always go outside. Because first we have this dog enclosure for them, and there's poop everywhere in it now. There still is. Now there's just poop in the yard, too. I don't like dog poop. I always step in it. Moreover, like, I always don't step in it because I'm always just, like, looking at the ground. I always run into things because I'm not looking where I'm going, because I'm looking at the ground to make sure I don't step in dog poop. I mean, which would you rather do? Run into a tree or rock and fall down and land in dog poop, or just step in it? Now that I think about it, I'd rather step in it. I'm still going to keep watching out, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. We got the two dogs, brought them home, and Kia liked to escape. A lot. So I went out and finally, he killed the neighbor's chickens. He ran about, like, maybe a mile away and killed a bunch of chickens. So, like, we had to get rid of him. We sent him back to the Humane Society. Now we have our Mentally dog. And we love her. We love her to death, but we're getting a puppy in the summer. Yes, in early summer. I think we're getting a puppy. That's what I've heard so far. It turns out we're not getting a puppy. I'm sorry. I misled you. But, as far as I know, we're getting a puppy. And I am so gonna show it on YouTube. That puppy is going to be on YouTube. And if we don't get a puppy, if it's not, we're probably gonna get a puppy. That, or I forgot. Sorry! If either of that happens. If you get to see a puppy and you don't like it, I'm sorry. It's not your puppy, it's mine. But, yeah. So I'm so excited for the new doggy. It's gonna be so fun. But anyway, now you know about the Sory of My Pets. And also my sister wants ferrets. And my sister doesn't know too many things about ferrets. I mean, seriously, I've tried hinting at her, but she won't get it. She was reading a book about ferrets, and it said that you have to spend 2 hours every day just exercising them. You have to clean their cage and, like, do something else at least once a day. I mean, like, that means, like, that's the minimum. Like, the maximum was, like, you don't do anything except for clean your ferret's cage. But then again, you'd be contradicting rule number 1. Play with your ferret for 2 hours every day. And then, of course, like, you have to, like, feed it, and you have to be very specific about its cage. You have to do everything for the ferret. Also, they cannot be left alone, so you need to have 2. That means you need to, seriously, my sister, she just doesn't get it. She's like, oh no, I'll take care of it. And I'm like, between your school and your homework. Between middle school and homework, wedding and your singing lessons and your basketball and your volleyball and your karate, when are you going to get the time? Where are you just, like, pull 2 hours and, like, 2 hours and 15 minutes out of your ear? I don't think that works, because you're going to have to spend 2.5, like, up to 2.5 hours every day of your life, no matter what, taking care of the ferret. And what if we go on vacation? We go to my grandparents' house every other year in the summer for, like, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. You could say, oh, I'll go take care of the ferrets when I get home. But you're going to have to spend over a day, like, literally, day and night. You're going to have to spend, about, what's 24 times 14? Whatever the answer to that is, that's how many hours you're going to have to spend with the ferret to make it up. Besides, I don't think ferrets accept making up. So, yeah, ferrets. I've studied ferrets. I wanted a ferret at one time, so I know a lot more about ferrets than she does. And I know that will mean trouble. Well, bye guys. That was my video for today. I meant to do a trapdoor video because in the earlier videos I said I said I was gonna open up the trapdoor, but today is not the right day for that. I just don't want to. There's too much stuff on it. Well, bye.